Hi, good morning. Our title for today is Who is My Neighbor? And we can also reach at covenantring.org, and you can visit our Facebook page at Covenant Ring Organization, and you can follow us on Instagram at Covenant Ring. And our memory verse for today is Hebrews chapter 13 verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Love is the foundation upon which relationships are built. If your life will please God, then love is one action you must always practice. One of the basic principles of love is showing care for others. If you say you love and you don't show how much you care, your love isn't genuine. Brotherly love should not only be restricted to the household of Christ. You must extend love beyond those you personally know. You need to show care to strangers too. At every given point in time, you must help those you come across to the best of your ability. When it becomes necessary, you must go to the extra mile to show love to people, regardless of whether they deserve it or not. The very heart cry of Jesus is that we continue in love because we are partakers of His divine nature. Jesus Christ demonstrated the sacrificial love of giving Himself for the benefit of those who did not deserve His love. Our Bible reading gives a clear picture of the kind of love that must not be mentioned among believers, the lip service kind of love, missing in time of need kind of love, etc. Love is a divine nature, and since we have the mind of Christ, the love of Christ should be shared among us. When a person is driven by love, he will find it easy to apply the love of God in his behavior towards others within his environment and also those outside his environment. There are people who claim to love Jesus, but they hate everyone around them. They suspect everyone around them. This is not the nature of Christ. The love of God will not make you condemn others or judge them. Jesus wants us to love our neighbors, that person next door, that staff in your office, that sinner on the way, that child with no one to run to, that widow who does not know where the next meal is coming from. Criticism and condemnation is not a reflection of the mind of Christ. Strife and division among brethren is not nature of Christ, but of the devil. Love will always attract a beautiful attitude. Love was one of the hallmarks of the early apostles. They did everything in the spirit of love. The early church loved each other so much that everybody's needs were met. When there is love, there will be an elimination of jealousy and envy. Whatever you do will be done in the best interest of others. When in love, we will no longer focus on just thinking about ourselves, but about the good of the other fellow. You must always have the desire to help people and add value to the lives of those around you. In 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 1 to 4, the scripture tells us about the relationship that existed between Jonathan and David. Jonathan loved David the same way he loved himself. Jonathan made out time to meet the needs of David. He never bothered about himself. He just wanted to do what was right for the relationship. He was all out for the protection of David. Where there is love, there will be trust. Where there is trust, there will be growth. Love will bring commitment to the common good of all. And our key point for today is love is not easily provoked. Love is not easily provoked. Again, we can also reach at covenantring.org, and you can visit our Facebook page at Covenant Ring Organization, and you can follow us on Instagram at Covenant Ring. For more videos and updates, you can subscribe, share, like our post. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.